Well, unless turnout is very different from recent elections, polls do suggest that women will once again play a key role should Hillary Clinton actually win. Now, recent polls point to a historically overwhelming share of women planning to vote Democrat this time around. Some are in fact crossing party lines to do so. And our next guest is the chair of a group called Republican Women for Hillary. Meghan Milloy spoke to us back in July about why she did not want to see Trump in the White House. She joins us once again from our Washington studio. Meghan, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Well, let's begin with the latest round of allegations and comments coming from Donald Trump about women. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I can't say I'm surprised at all. I am very much appalled. I'm disgusted. But this is a campaign that started out calling Mexicans rapists and murderers and continued to call women disgusting and a burden. So it wasn't surprising. I think it took it to a next level, and it really gave us a deeper glimpse into Donald Trump's true character. So I'm hoping that it really kind of is the straw that broke the camel's back, finally, and will really get women out to the polls.
Now, you've been raising a red flag about Donald Trump since the primary process in the U.S. and the Republican Party. I do wonder, though, we were talking before in the break before this interview, you have been a lifelong Republican. How hard was it for you to come to the conclusion you had to leave your party?
It was tough, and as I tell a lot of people, I didn't leave my party. I still consider myself a Republican, but this year my party really left me. Quite frankly, with 17 other very qualified candidates in the primary, I didn't think I would ever have to make a decision between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. But when it became very clear that those were the two candidates, it was an easy choice. And the more that we got to know Hillary Clinton, her campaign and her message, her past history, she really has had a history of working across the aisle, and especially as a Republican woman, she has a wonderful running history of working with women's issues and supporting women's issues. So it was tough kind of breaking away from the party this year, but easy considering who we nominated.
Oh, I find it interesting to hear how you describe Hillary Clinton, because so many Republicans who find themselves in a similar dilemma, very loyal to the party still, but not necessarily liking Donald Trump, they can't bring themselves around to Hillary Clinton. What is the stumbling block for other Republicans, do you think?
I think there's just been so much rhetoric around the Clinton family since Bill Clinton was president. And Republicans have just been ingrained with this message that the Clintons are bad. Anyone with the Clinton name is bad. But having been in Republican politics most of my life, the Republican Party has to be more than just defeating the Clintons, or more than just being against the Clintons and Hillary Clinton this election. And if we really are truly going to advance our values of limited government and pro-growth agendas, we've got to focus on more than just the rhetoric and really get down to work.
But presumably, you're talking about Hillary Clinton for the White House, but you have other thoughts when it comes to the Senate and the House of Representatives.
I do, and I think that's been our message to Republicans this election: is please turn up to vote. Vote your conscience. Vote for Hillary Clinton at the top of the ballot, and vote for those good, moderate, reasonable Republicans down the ballot. Unfortunately, being a D.C. registered voter, I don't have a lot of options further down the ballot. But that is our message. There are lots of great moderate Republicans out there that I think will continue to work on the Republican Party, and will bring the party together after November.
Bring the party together, but I wonder, when you look at Donald Trump, do you think that there's a party to gather up again and rebuild after he's done with it?
I hope so. I think so. I've been really inspired by the hundreds and thousands of Republicans we've met this election cycle that do still abide by those traditional Republican values and aren't this party of Trump. They are still very much the party of Lincoln. And I think we saw 4 years ago the Republican Party put out their own autopsy. I think we'll see a similar autopsy this year. Hopefully they will just listen to it instead of completely ignoring it.
I'm looking forward, future casting, if you will, now. If Hillary Clinton should win, do you see yourself voting for her come re-election time?
I think it depends on what she does in the first 4 years, and I think it depends on who the Republican Party puts up 4 years from now.
Well, we shall see. We'll see what happens during Election Day and there afterwards. Meghan, thank you for this.
Thanks a lot, Michael.
And that's Meghan Milloy, the chair of the Republican Women for Hillary, joining us from Washington, D.C.